It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
The Chargers defense playing well. They've won 4 in a row. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a 7th-round surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 16 carries, 77 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Toney. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important.
The Charger defense back out for this next drive. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. The run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. And they'll begin by trying to defend a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Open now, loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Mahomes now on 1st down. James has got it. Complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Pacheco. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. And it's up through the goalpost. It's 17-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The Charger defense back out for this next drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Pacheco gets it up the gut and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big 1st half as this next drive begins 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We begin with a Super Bowl rematch from 25 years ago. Super Bowl 32. Green Bay on the road to take on Denver. And it's the Broncos who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson.
From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Josh Allen, strong as ever, as his guys finished off the first half at 7-1. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And things didn't go so well, as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Jimmy Garoppolo, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in.
The Charger defense back out for this next drive. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. A quick throw caught by Rice.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter lead as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL,
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Chris Rumph
leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's James.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
That's complete to Tony.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
2nd down and 4.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Chris Rumph able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, it's...
The Charger defense back out for this next drive. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by James. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Has his man, that's James. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. First target, first catch, and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Screenplay, McKinnon. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Mahomes, he finds McKinnon, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago, so this offense backed up down by their own. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 7-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's James. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And again, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Mahomes now on first down. And that'll be caught by Tony. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play.
Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Oh, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Mahomes now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come over to the dark side with me. Wasn't that fun to see these defenses holding sway, right? Making sure they're controlling the game in the second half. It lets you know.
Now that was some teamwork out there, fellas.
Celebrate tonight. Back to work tomorrow, fellas.
Plan to do a lot of celebrating this year.